So what we got here then? Make your city a thriving tourist attraction with new tourist models. Interesting. Green cities, noise pollution overhaul. Yeah, okay. How is that? Mass transit. Very cool. Okay, well we got all that, so that's fine. I like the idea of these DLCs. But we won't do those now. So we're going to continue with our game. And we'll have a look at what's going on. See if we can work it out. We're going to be looking at trains and districts this time round, because we haven't done any districts for a while. And I feel like it's probably a good idea to have a look at that. We can easily understand where bits and pieces are. So, we've got a lot going on. And we've got quite a few. I think what we'll do is we'll pause for a minute. What's this say? Inspector allows you to view information. Yeah, we know all this. We know all this. Go away. So, busy industry, but the area is not... what's the word? Oops, deleted the wrong one there. I'll come back, don't you worry. So we need to look at things like the areas that have bits that need demolishing, like this one. What else we got? Let's have a good look round. So we have learnt, or I have learnt rather, that where we have things like our dumps, where's the rubbish dump gone? Need to find that. We can actually remove the rubbish dump. So we're going to have a look at that as well today. See if we can find it first. In fact, to tell you what we'll do is go into rubbish and have a look at where our rubbish dumps are. Over here, look. So, when they're full like this, obviously everyone goes, oh no, well I can't do anything about it. Well, it turns out you can. If you use the inspector, you can empty using this. You can empty the building. So it says it's got multiple problems. Hopefully, we're going to get rid of those problems by doing that. So we're going to get the other one. Let's do the other one as well. My only concern with doing this is that we're going to have a problem with, what's the word? The collection of rubbish. So we're going to have to keep an eye on rubbish collection and make sure it's actually happening. Because the last thing we need... See, this is the one here. What's going on here? This one says it's full. So let's get out of there. Let's have a look at what's it say. Okay, it's full. The cemetery is full. So let's empty the bodies out of our cemetery. That does not look like a good idea to me. But it is emptying, so that's good. Okay, so hopefully that will solve a few problems. We do, like I said, need to keep an eye on rubbish. So I think what we'll do is, just for giggles, we'll add another cemetery somewhere. Cemetery, what am I trying to say? Another place for... Let's have a look at the traffic. It is quite busy. It's coming in and going out okay though, since we made those changes. We have also learnt, so where we've got problems like this here, I have also learnt that if you press Y, we can get our intersections up and have a look at our intersections. Now this is controlled by traffic lights. Do we want traffic lights? Let's see what happens if we take the traffic lights off first. That's good because traffic is moving freely. Is all the traffic moving freely? So what happens there? See, we've got traffic here which is stopping. Why is that stopping? That's the question. Do we need to put a stop sign on this side? Stop. Let's see what happens. Will that let that traffic go? So that's now letting that traffic go. That's good. Is that causing more problems now? It's difficult to tell. That traffic is freely moving. I think we leave it like that, just see how it goes. I mean, that traffic can now move. It's not really hanging around too much. Now, what's going on over this one? Let's have a look at this one. Traffic is flowing there. What's the situation here? We got a problem here? Got to park cars. But it is flowing now. So maybe that's sort of solved that problem as a temporary measure, which I kind of like. You know, it's not queuing for forever. So I think we're going to leave it like that. Let's see if there's anywhere else that is causing issues with traffic. What's going on here? Let's have a look at this one. So what's the situation here? Well, this is controlled by traffic lights. Does it really need to be controlled by traffic lights? I don't think so. So if we don't control with traffic lights, what happens? Chaos. Okay. Well, we could put a stop sign here, I think. But do we need it? I mean, the traffic's moving now. Traffic's moving freely. I don't think we need it. We're going to leave that and see what happens. Over here, let's see what we've got. Nothing major going on. Nothing else. It's all flowing quite nicely. So we're not going to do anything else with that. Let's just check over here. What's going on over here? Problems here at this one. What's going on here? Let's have a look. Well, we've got traffic lights. Do we need them? Don't think so. So let's see what happens if we stop traffic lights for a period. Hopefully this will get things moving again. While we're looking at that, it does seem to be a bit of a jam up here. Where are all these cars going then? Let's see, is it this one that needs... Maybe it's this one that needs the traffic... Oopsie. Inspector... Maybe it's these ones that need the traffic lights stopping. Let's turn the traffic lights off and see what happens. See whether this reduces the bind of traffic. Plus the car's parked up on the road there, that's not good, is it? Is this moving more freely now? Not really, I mean that's kind of annoying. Difficult to know what's going on there really. This one's still moving but is quite jammed. Maybe we should put a stop on there. And maybe a stop on here, I would think. Stop on there as well. Let's just see what that does. So that is now allowing this traffic. Come on, get moving. Good Lord. This is now allowing traffic to freely move along. It's still binding somewhere. Again though, it's difficult really to know where. It's up here somewhere. So we can put a stop on this one. That will stop traffic. Let's see if that frees things up. That's moving that traffic along. Is this moving along now? That's the question. I think we need to put perhaps a stop on here. Will that now allow that traffic to move? It is backed up a long way. I suppose the next thing to do is bring a road out this way. So let's do that, and that will free up this traffic. It needs to be a highway, I think, or whatever road this is. So let's get a road. Think a minute. That's a boulevard. So 4-lane medium road with some trees in the middle. I think we should do that and bring this traffic. We don't want it too close to the previous road, so let's come out this way. And hook it up to... Now, do we want to hook it up here? I don't think that's a good idea. Maybe let's bring it up this way to the back of here and then take it. Let's think about this for a minute. Let's take it along here a bit, bring it back up, and you see, now the problem's going to be it's not going to fix our issue here. It's not going to fix the issue. I mean, let's put it in anyway. That is not going to fix our issue. That's, in fact, I think it's going to make it worse at that corner junction. We need to find a way of getting people back round this way. So maybe what we should do is, instead of taking the traffic out that way, maybe we should bring the traffic, whoopsie, back through here as well. Let's see if anyone takes that route. It's almost like we need a route back on to the motorway. Why are people backing up here? Could we get people back onto the motorway? Also, I think that this road is a bit of a problem, and the reason I think this road is a bit of a problem is because what's happening here is any time a car is coming out, if you watch, it's going to slow the traffic down that's coming in and joining. So they try to merge and it all goes wrong. So what I think we need to do is delete this road and pull it so that it comes over the top. So let's try that now. Let's pause the game. Let's delete this road here. So the plan is take this road, which is going to be a flyover, right? And we're going to bring it along here. We're going to use the freeform tool. Going to bring it out this way, but now we're going to bring it up. And what we want to do is take this completely over the top. Let's just check that is going to go over the top. Yeah, completely over the top of the other road and join down here somewhere. So I think we're going to have to come down again. Somehow we need to join it up. That's going underground. We don't want to do that. Okay, so that's not going to work. We need to delete this piece of road again. I think that bit might be too high. Let's go from here. Okay, let's rebuild our road. Let's come across here. this is going to be interesting. Okay. Can we do that? That would be nice if we could do that, but I don't think that's going to work somehow. Which means we've got to come down here. It's not going to let us do it, because the space is already... Ah! Let's do that, quick. Okay, it's not pretty, but it'll work. That's what I think. So, definitely not pretty, but it will work. So let's try that. That will hopefully speed up the traffic coming into town. So let's just watch this as we unpause the game. We can always tidy this up later. Let's just see how many people take this flyover. Come on, cars! And of course the outcome of that will be that this traffic should now flow better into town. And they have lots of options of flowing in. So that's going to increase our budgets and increase our flow of traffic and all the rest that goes with it. It does slow down a little bit, but that's okay. You know, they are taking a turn. Traffic is trundling on by. What's that effect of that in here? Well, it's not too bad. How did our other bit do? We've still got traffic here. I guess we now need to do something with this this section. I've forgotten where do I need to be. Inspector, probably. Let's do the intersection. So this is traffic light controlled. If we turn the traffic lights off, what happens? Traffic is going to flow better. I think a lot of this traffic is trying to turn... Well, it's all trying to go straight over. Even now, it's trying to go straight over. I don't think there's much more we can do with that, to be honest. And yes, the traffic is backing up, but now you see we've got cars changing lanes. Where are those cars going to turn up? They were all changing in... That they decided to change lanes. Okay, so they are now turning right, and hopefully they're going to take this turn. Okay, maybe not. Where are these guys going? We need to know where these guys are going. Let's follow them for a minute. So they've all parked up here. Where are they going? They're going around this way. Are they just going around in circles? That is weird. Okay, well anyway, either way, I think we've solved some of the problems there. Okay, so let's next do our districts. Okay, so what we want to do is get some districts in. Originally, Smokestacks was quite small. It's now much bigger. It's now much bigger, as you can see there. So what we need to do, I think, is extend our Smokestacks district out to where we know Smokestacks goes, which is all the way out this way. All the way out to the edge of the road. Whoopsie, that's a little bit too much. That's still too much. Let's turn this round a bit. So that there is Smokestacks. And if we include all of this and all of this, this is all new. As you can see, we've got the power plant now. All of that is Smokestacks Ridge. That's quite a big area. Now, let's have a look at Three Pines. Three Pines only include this bit here. I actually think that Sea Views should come down this way and include everything here, like this. And then I think that Three Pines should have to come down to here like this. But it's also going to include everything up here. All this is Three Pines. Okay. So what do we know about Three Pines? Well, we've got no smoking ban in place. We've got some sort of forestry thing going on. Sea views is much better now. Right, so what have we got that we need? We need shops. How is our... so all of this traffic, where is all this going? This is all going somewhere. Ah, right, okay, I think we found our problem. So somehow we need to get these guys out. We need to get these guys out, and I'm wondering whether what we should do is bring a road out. Or bring a road out maybe the other way? I don't know. Either way, we need to bring a road out and bypass into this space, I think. And then what we can do is have that road... I almost want to take that road underneath. Could we take a highway from here and go underneath and straight, all the way underneath here, straight out onto the motorway? I think that's an excellent idea. That's what we're going to do. That will hopefully reduce some of the traffic from the port. But what have we got going on over this side? So this is our offices. Looking good, looking good. We need name for this district. Let's get the district painting tool. I think what we do is we paint this entire area inside the boundary. It's a lot harder to do this with a controller than a mouse. Inside the boundary, I think we call this area Circle City. Because of the ring road, or Ring City, what do you think? Ring City? Circle City? Anyone got any ideas? Let us know what you think. We can always change it at a later stage. But we're going to cover this entire area like this. And this is going to become Ring City. I think that's a good name for it. Let's just capture this area here. So they're calling it Concord Park right now. I don't like that name. I don't think we're going to go with that. We're going to go with Concord Park. Oh, that's Valley Park. Okay, so we'll have Valley Park. This can be Valley Park. But we're going to change the name of Concord Park and call it something else. Let's have a look. What can we call it? Well, it's a good question. Glad you asked, even though you didn't. Let's have a look and inspect the name. So, let's have a look. We shall call this area. I think we're going to go with Circle City because I quite like that. So let's change it. Circle City. Okay. Right, okay, so we've got loads of dead people. We need to put, I think we need to put some sort of facility in there as well. Finally, the next things we need to look at is we need to get some resources going. So, where are we going to get our resources from? Well, it's a good question. We've got all this area up here. We should have a look and see what the resources are in this area. So we go to info views, and what we're looking for is the actual resources on the land. Natural resources. So we've got fertile land, a little bit of fertile land, a little bit of forest. Nothing really major there. Smokestacks is right on top of something. That's typical. We've got this area here, which I think we might have to put some sort of industry on here, and that will provide us with some forestry, I think. And then over here, what have we got over here? What's blue? Ore. Okay, and we've got plenty of black over this side. So, difficult to know really what to do. We've made this area into a posh area. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have to build some... I think we'll start with this area, and we will designate this area for forestry. And we may purchase another square in a bit, just see what we can get. There is not much around, which is quite annoying. But I think what we'll do first is build our motorway and add our district. So let's have a look down here. This is where the forestry section is. It's telling me I've got new land, but we want to put in a district. So let's just have a think a minute. First of all, I think we'll put the roads in first. Let's do that. So we're not going to go big roads. We're just going to have a few small roads. We will put trees, being as it's forestry. And we're going to go from here. I think we should come straight out as far as we can. Just make sure that we are in line. Whoopsie. Come out as far as we can. And we've got our trees. So, let's go round the corner. And I'll do a nice big loop, I think. I don't like that. We'll just come round the corner here. I kind of want to do that, but at the same time I don't. Let's go back to the straight tool, so that we don't mess this up. I want to come directly across like this. Then I want to come over this way. Do I want to connect this up? I don't. Do you know what? I'm not going to connect it up. I'll tell you why. Because all that's going to happen here is we're going to end up with loads of traffic coming back through town, and that is what we are trying to avoid. So, let's go across here. Now let's fill up the spaces in between. Let's try and make these city blocks as accurate as possible. Look at that, I don't know what's going on there. We want to come across this way. It's not going to be pretty. But it is gonna pick up all of the spaces in between, which is exactly what we want. Okay, good, right, so we've got an area for forestry now, which is great. I think we will take in this little bit as well, and come right across through here. Can we get through there? We can. So we're going to have that bit too. I think we'll also just post a little road out this way to try and capture every last potential bit of land there. Right. So we've got our area. This is for forestry. What's this here? What have we got here? Nice. That's actually a nice touch. Do you know what? I think we will do that too. What I think we're going to do is we're going to add some leisure facilities out this way to allow us to... what have we got here? I think we're going to put some fishing... So we can do a fishing tour. Let's have that. I think we're going to pop this quite close to our thing there. Okay, now what else have we got? We could have jet ski rental, no, probably not. Marina, maybe. Restaurant on a pier. We kind of want something like, you know, I don't know. What's down here? What have we got? We should also put a park in, I think. Tropical garden, there we go. Let's have a tropical garden then. Put that down by the railway. That should make some people happy. Provide some tourism. for those people coming in by boat. Let's designate this area now. So we are going to designate this industrial. Do we need to do the district first? I think you have to do the district first. So we want to paint this district. We're going to go from here. And they're calling it Oriental Park. It is not going to be Oriental Park. It's going to be something completely different. But we're going to include everything here. Let's go all the way down here. And we need to capture this little section here, so we need a smaller size. But perhaps not that small. Well, that's a big one. Okay, maybe we do need this size. And so this area is going to be known as... well, we could change it. We could keep the Oriental theme. Pines forest, oak forest. Don't know. Let's come out of there a minute. This is where we need to find. So here is our forest industry, and we want to designate this forest industry. There you go. We probably should name it. Kind of want to do that in a minute though. Let's get them building on it first. So we now need industry in this area, which is going to spoil it a little bit, I think, but it's kind of tough, really, because we want to be able to export, and this is the key, is we want to be able to export and create some resources for our industry. So we are going to do that by trundling around. I think we'll call it Woodland Park. That sounds good to me. And what we might do is put a little bit of housing down this way too, just because then you've got your workers who are going to be working in this area, and they are going to be able to just get themselves straight to work. So let's do that. Let's put some high intensity or high density housing along here. That can be for our guys who are working nearby. We now need to put a road to our little marina Magodi. So let's do that. I'd like to go from here, please, to there. We don't want to do that then. Right, fine. We'll go. Oh. There we go. That's now connected. Okay. We've got a little marina. Oriental Park is now being built. Let's have a look. See what's going on over here. We can speed up time a little bit. Let's just see how it goes on. Hopefully that will work out quite nicely. We've got some houses going up for our peeps. They have got the best views ever, officially. We need to sort out our electricity, it would seem. So let's do that. I think we'll just connect these guys. Oh, well, they're kind of good. Let's not put in unnecessary connections if we don't have to. Let's just build. So they're going to build. They're going to get connected. It's fine. It's all good. Right. Still got a lot of traffic coming this way. This is where we now need to build our highway. So let's go to roads. Firstly, I think what we want to do is... just trying to think how best to do this. Probably best to pause the game again. Now, what I want to do is I kind of want to build an intersection. Now, if I do that... let's have a look at the intersections we've got. I only need a three-way road. But they are big, hey? They take up a lot of space, and we really, I mean, we don't have that much space here. So we're going to have to build our own. What I think we're going to do is, I think we're going to take a road off of here, probably quite a long way up, and we're going to make it a slip road that's going to come over the top in that direction. We are then going to take one from this side that goes over the top, and that will, and then we're going to have to build the ones that come in. So let's put our highway in. To start with, we're going to want, let's put some noise barrier head, and it's going to go right under the prison, which is absolutely brilliant, I think. We're going to go down one. Okay, so that's where everything is going to connect to. So what we now need to do is get our highways, and we're going to take one from back here. We're going to come out this way, over the top. So we kind of want to do, right, that's not going to work, I don't like that. Let's get rid of this. We want to do freeform straight from the start so that we can do this properly. So we want to go from here. How do we want to do this? We're going to go from here. We're going to go out this way. Then we're also going to come up one. Now we want to go this way. We still want to go up one. Now we want to come down one and connect to there. So that's given us our first connection. So that's good. That goes over the top. Now we need this one to join it. So we're going to take one from here. We're going to come up one. We're going to go out this way. Now you see it's telling me I can't do what I wanted to do. So let's come out this way then. Then we want to go around to here. Oh, still can't do that. Okay, let's come out wider. I think we're going to have to do an up and a down. Let's just have a look at this a minute, because that to me doesn't make sense. Right, okay. Hold on a minute. Let's go further back, give ourselves some room. And we don't need to be as far out, I don't think. So we're straight in. We need to come up one. Okay. Now. I hope that'll work. I hope that not much traffic will actually be coming that way. Now we need to... so that's it. That's it. That's all of them going out that way. So now we just need to go back to our highway sections and build the section which is underground. And we want to take that pretty much in a straight line, really. How far do we want to go? Well, we kind of want to go to about here. Now, what's happened there? We're still on freeform. We don't want freeform. We want to go straight. So let's go from here. This is a long-ass piece of road. This is going to cost us a lot of money. Let's just see. That is a long piece of road. That's exactly 108 degrees. So let's bring it so it comes there. We now want to come back up and out. The shortest possible distance, which is that. Now, can we join highway direct to highway? What do we think? Doesn't look like it. Let's bring our highway with the freeform tool out of here. I don't like that. Don't like that section either, really, to be honest with you. Let's take the road. Come up one. Now we need that freeform tool again. Because basically what we want to do here is try and get it to curve and join. Which somehow I don't think is going to happen. So what we'll do instead is bring it alongside. Can we join it? That looks like it's joined. I mean, it could be me. It is tight, I'll give you that, it is tight. But if that works, then that is great. So, let's zoom out. We now have a roadway which goes straight under the entire city. Let's see what happens when we unfreeze this. Immediately traffic is going over that. They're going to go over there. That's going to hopefully relieve some of the pressure on the rest of the system. They're going to come down through here underneath the tunnel. Let's see them come out the other side. So they come flying out the other side. And now they're joining the traffic here. And yeah, okay, it's causing it to be a bit sticky, but eventually that will clear up, I think. Got a lot of traffic coming out. I mean, there's not really much I can do about that. That is pretty good. So now we just want one to go the other way, I guess, and join on the other side. Could we bring that the same way? That is the question. We're going to need to do something about rubbish. I think we should do that now, before it gets too bad. We're losing people hand over fist, so let's see what we can do. Right, let's have a look. So, we want to build an incinerator. We've already got one here, so we might as well put another one. Let's see. Everyone's complaining. There is a lot of cover. Less cover over there. I think we're just going to plant one somewhere. I don't want to make the traffic too bad, so let's put one somewhere where we can keep it out of the way. Let's put it there. Okay, that will hopefully help with traffic and with collecting rubbish from all our places. That's not looking too bad. Hopefully that will solve the problem. Let's just have a double check of medical, because there did seem to be a lot of sick people. Let's have a look. What have we got? We don't need that. Let's see where our coverage is. See, look, we have medical centres down here, and people are complaining that they don't have coverage. It's very strange. I think we're going to have to put one here somewhere. Don't really want to put it there, though. Finding it hard to find a place. Can't park it there. Let's put it on the edge of here. No, can't do that either. Right, it's going to go here. There we go. Hopefully that will make our people happy. Less sick people, maybe. Healthcare availability. Yeah, okay. So, we've got lots of healthcare. What else? education. We haven't looked at that in a while. Lots of people complaining around here, and there's lots of space around here. We could put... just trying to think. There is lots of people around this area, so... why don't we pop one here on the corner? Let's have a look. Can we get one in there? Maybe we should put it on the other side, about here. There you go. And let's also have a high school next to each other. Hopefully that'll make the people in the centre happy. That over here. They're complaining over here too. It's a bit of a shame. Gonna have to have a think about that later. Oh no, high school availability still quite low. Okay. We should find somewhere near the city centre then. It's gonna have to be over the top of something else, I think. Just don't think there's any other way around it. There we go. We'll build one there. That'll make everybody happy. It's slightly annoying. We've got some broken bus routes. We were going to do some trains now. Difficult to do that, really. We've got lots of people who are saying they want jobs. Want people for jobs and work. That's going to cause a problem, I think. Let's add some more... so let's just check the situation back over at our... So this has resolved some of the problems in town as well, by looks of things, which is kind of handy. They're all coming out this way. What have we got going on down here? Let's get rid of that. Lots and lots of garbage being dealt with. So... we've got another dump here. What's this? This is saying it's full. Do we need to empty it? I think we do. Let's empty that out. Get people moving. I think that will help to keep things going a little bit. Right, so we've got some people dying over here. That's never good. Shall we put somewhere over here? Let's put... there's lots of traffic coming out this way, isn't there? Where are they all going? Do we need to upgrade this road? Tell you what we might need to do is have a look at the traffic situation here. Let's turn the traffic lights off and just let people go. That will start things moving. Still got to do our other section of road. Still need to get people going into the motorway that takes them out of the city. There's not very many people taking it, which is weird. It's also kind of annoying, being as we built it to try and reduce the strain on the system. This is good though. So how are people getting in now? Let's have a look at that. So lots of people coming in. They're all coming in this way. They're all going off this way. A lot of them are coming through here. There's a queue here. Okay, let's have a look at this. What's going on here? That's gonna be traffic lights, isn't it? Yeah, that is traffic lights. And also traffic lights here. Or is that traffic lights? I think that's traffic lights. So let's get rid of the traffic lights here. Let's turn those traffic lights off and just let people have a free-for-all. I'm going to put a stop on people going this way. Still traffic not moving this side. Why are you not moving? There we go, they thought it through. And we've still got problems here. let's turn the traffic lights off there as well and get that flowing. Probably should slow down time a little bit. So hopefully that is sort of letting the traffic go a bit more, I'd like to think. Okay, let's zoom back over here. Let's have a look over here. Our traffic is definitely building up now. What is going on here? So, what have we got? I think we might need to do something with this. Do we need to extend that road, make that bigger? Let's make this road bigger. Ah, traffic lights. That's what the problem is. Okay, that's going to be traffic lights, definitely. We could make the traffic actually go round this way. That might work. So if we turn this road into a one-way road, let's do that. So that the traffic only comes in. Or. No, I want to turn the traffic lights off. Let's do that. And let me tell you why. The traffic lights seem to always cause problems. I don't know why, but if we take that traffic light off and put a stop here, what that's going to do is that's going to let the traffic come out of this way, filter through any traffic that's in the port that decides to come out there. And we're going to do the same here. So we're going to put a stop on there. Okay, they have to stop before crossing the road, and that means that the traffic that's coming out of town and coming out using here, as you can see, will now flow much better. And same with this, we're going to turn that off and put the stop on there. So what that'll allow now is for the traffic to flow more freely out of the city. It'll all come out this way. We've got our train line going underneath. It'll all come up this way. Hopefully more of it will start using this route out to get out of town. Hopefully freeing up a little bit of the space down here. That's the plan anyway. That does not need to be a stop. We need to let that go, I think. See how that goes. Probably put a stop on there so they have to stop. And then as soon as it's clear they can go and join the other traffic. That's brilliant. Okay, so now what are we missing? We're missing shops. Already got problems down here. They're still crying out for people down here, so let's designate some more space for peeps. Like that. Let's get some workers down this way. And then I think what we'll do is, there's a lot of traffic going down here now. I don't want to bring anything in the other way at the moment. I think we're just going to ignore that. Let's get rid of that. Okay, what have we got? Some more things that need demolishing. More things that need demolishing down here. That does look tatty, doesn't it? Let's get rid of that. Our city is really starting to come to life now. To look at some... still need to look at some solutions for things over here. Traffic still flowing nicely. Yep. Okay. We've got a lot of problems with trains now. So, here's the thing. I think we've got a problem with trains because we don't have any bypass tracks. Now the problem we've got is, how can we bypass? I tell you what we'll do. Here's a plan. We're going to take a track from here and turn it onto this one. That's the first thing to do. So that trains that are coming in trains that are coming in. Oh, no, we don't want a station. Trains that are coming in this direction can turn straight onto this track, and likewise in the opposite direction. So let's take a line from here and take that line, and we want to take it in that direction. Now the problem we've got again is freeform tool. We want to take it from way back here, bring it in, and then curve that track round. And the aim is to try and make it so it's, you know, shallow enough. Why does it not let me do that? Okay. Let's go from here then. I don't want to go in that direction. How annoying. Okay. Let's just hook this straight. How are we going to hook this up then? Let's take the straight tool and try and connect that now onto there. Whoa! Slight derailment there. Train not being able to work out which direction it wanted to go in. Okay, so hopefully that will bypass that section there. These trains are going down this way, and then under the tunnel out onto this section. Can we build a... No, I don't even think there's enough room there to build a bypass for that station. So this is going to cause problems in the long run, I think, because without having a space to go past this... Do you know what though? We could perhaps build one that bypasses. I think that's what we're going to do. I think we'll take one from here, and we're just... So we're going to have to demolish this for a minute and just straight bypass this station. That's my plan. Like that. That's a bit crap. Don't like that. So let's get rid of this section here and try and somehow marry these two up here. There we go. Okay, hopefully that will now allow trains to bypass the station if they are going elsewhere. That's the plan. Let's just see how that works. So we've got a train stopping in the station there. No, it's going straight through. We've got another train coming through here. That's going straight through. Let's speed up time a bit. Let's see if any of our trains actually use this line. Because that's what we're trying to do, is we're trying to avoid problems when a train is in that platform there, in that station. Interestingly, that train just came straight back out and went the other way. Also, while we're on the subject of trains, this train line goes straight over here, right? Where is our... So we've got a train line here, right? And I think it's about time these guys over here had a train as well. So what we're going to do, take a train line out. It's really hard to see when it's dark like this. Take a train line out here. And then bring that train line... In fact, we won't even do that bit. We're going to put the station in and then worry about where all that train line stuff goes. So, let's build our station. What's this? So, yes, sorry. Station. Okay. So, we want to put the station here, please? Building must be placed by a roadside. Now, yes, so let's do this. Pause the game. Now, little tip here if you don't know. If you delete a section of train line and then replace it with a road, which sounds completely weird, but if you replace it with a road, this is how you make sure that your train line goes in the right place. Okay, so just put the road down there, alright, where the train line is. Now we're going to put the station down. So let's find the station. And of course what it's telling you is it needs to be by a road, right? So now it is by a road. There you go, as you can see, by a road. It'll allow us to put that down. Now, if we now zoom back in, we can put the road this side. It needs to be this side. So let's do that. I hope this works because I learnt this from elsewhere. In fact, actually, we need to make sure it's a grass-lined road, and the reason is because now build your little road out this way, and we want it to be straight for now. And build your little road out this way, which is going to be hard because, let's be honest, there is a train line in the way. Build our little road here. It's not going to let us do it, is it? Let's come off of there a second. Let's build the little road here. Typically, we can't even get this to work. Right. Try again. Build a little road here. Right. Now we can delete this. Yes, confirm demolition. We can get rid of this road here. Like this. Because we don't actually want it to be a road. And now we can build back our train line, because when we do the train line this time, there is going to be a road right here, and that will help to keep the train line in the right place and the right distance away from the tracks. That's the plan anyway. Too close. Zoom out a bit. Gonna have to delete this road here, Max Street. Let's just get rid of that for a second. We can always change that later. That will hopefully allow us to put the train station in. Come on, train station. There we go. Train station. Now, do we want it up this end? I think we'll put it up this end. There is our train station. Now let's put our train lines and connect our train lines up. This is going to be hard because I think that is now too steep in an incline. Okay, our train now goes underground. Genius. And we connect it up this side, like that. Okay, now we also want to do a bypass, like we did before, which we're going to put in a minute. But first of all, let's unpause the game. Watch these trains sort themselves out. And now we should get trains come straight through our new station. That obviously needs power, so that's not going to work. Yes, so we now have trains I think we're going to take the road, Blackwell Road, and join it up with the Mason Road. Blackwell Street, is it? So we're going to take that street and line it up. So now we can actually delete this track here. Because what we want to do is literally take this straight into the ground. That's the plan. So, let's get our roadway. Kinda gonna make it a bigger road. I think we should go with a medium road with grass. And the reason is because now when we build this road from here, we want to go down under the ground. Oops. So we're going to go down and we're going to go to here. Like this. And we're going to take our road from there. We're only going down one level. Underneath the ground. And then we're going to come back up and join this road here. Okay. Then we're going to upgrade this road. So, when we do that... Why is that space already occupied? With what? There is nothing there. Ah, I see the park. Right, okay. We're going to have to delete this park. But it is in the middle of nowhere. So, let's get our road back. Let's go underground. And we want to come back up and join onto here. There we go. Our road now goes underneath. What? That's not right. Okay, let's get rid of that. It's clearly not right. Let's try this again. Where's me road? There it is. Why you no work? Kind of want to do it down here, but it won't let me. Okay, that's fine. We'll just do it where it says. Bring it up there. There we go. Okay. Now, we want to upgrade this road. So we can get rid of all of this. Demolish from a... Do you know what? I'm going to demolish from here all the way down. And we're also going to demolish this section of road because we can, basically. Like that. Now, in theory, what we want to do now is take this road out on a nice arc and connect up to here. Is it going to let me do it? It says space is already occupied. Well, that's fair enough. We know the space is occupied. It won't be for long. We'll delete it. That's made a whole bunch of people unhappy. Tough boobies. There we go. Look at what that looks like. Right on the edge there. Right on the edge. Okay, and then from this side, right now. This side, we want to take it this way. And sort of bring it round. Now, that looks good to me. What I think we'll do is now we'll connect it up to here. And of course, what a surprise, something else needs to be deleted. We'll get rid of all that and then we'll work out what we need later on. Because ultimately, if we don't get these roads right, that is what's going to make the difference between a good city and a bad city. So, there we go. Okay. That has now joined that... What? Oh my word. I need to get better at doing my roads, I think. Right. this road in. From here, we want to go out this way. And then we would like to curve into this road. There we go. That is better. Now, hopefully, that means that people can get to and from our new station. We need to get some power over to it, so let's pull some power from our power lines just for now. Let's just get our power lines over from here. Let's just pop them over this way a minute. That will power our station there. Now trains can stop. You've got cars coming in and out from there. That will allow them to go in and under, back out the other side, and they'll be able to drive around, minding their own business, sorting this out. This is our beautiful little area here, our posh area. We need to name this. Need to name this area before we start building it any bigger. So what are we going to name this? I tell you what we could do is we could make this more interesting by putting some land a little higher up as well. So I think that's what we want to do. I'm going to build... we haven't done that yet. So let's make... what's this one? Shift terrain. Okay, size. Let's make it big. Strength. Heavier. So what we want to do is make this a much bigger mountain space up here like this. The idea being that what we're trying to do is make a really interesting little feature in our landscape, and then we can call it Blacktop Mountain or something like that. Let's make it a little smaller, and let's put a little bit just out to one side. Let's put a little bit here, like that. There we go. So, and then the plan is to sort of build on the slopes along the side here, because I think that's going to look really cool in terms of making the land look a little bit more interesting, you see, and giving people the opportunity to see around. So that's cool. And as you can see, that makes it a lot more rugged, makes it more interesting. I think that's really cool. We're going to call this area Black Mountain, or Mountain Heights, or Black Heights, or Rocky Heights. Yes, we're going to call it Rocky Heights. So let's designate this area. Let's put a district in. Gonna need a bigger one. So it starts here. Goes along here. Literally along the side of the railway lines. Down this way. Right down into the corner here. And very slowly all the way back up here. Okay, so this is, it's called Birdsong District. What did I just say? Can't remember what I was going to call it. No idea. Can't remember what I was going to call it, which is really frustrating. Cannot remember for the life of me. I'm going to call it... how many peaks have we got? We could just call it We could call it Two Peaks. Yes, I think we'll call it Two Peaks. Right, so Two Peaks is what we're going to call it. It's not what I originally said. Don't care. We can always change it at a later stage. So let's get the inspector on. And we're going to call this, what did I say? Two Peaks. Yes, have to name it. There we go. Two Peaks. The land value is pretty good. We need to sort out our buses later. Is anyone actually using these other train lines? Yes, they are. That's good. Okay, so they're bypassing the train station. That will hopefully help with trains and train movements and that kind of thing. Excellent. Okay, so we've got train station there, train station here. We've got way in, way out, joining connections, all the rest of it. So now we need to put in... What is this? What does this say? What on earth is going on here? Let's have a look. Low land value. I wonder whether that's to do with some of the things that we took out. We need to make some leisure over this side. That's what I think. We need to put some leisure in so that these people are happy, 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 because this is supposed to be the posh area, for want of a better word. So, let's get a road out of here. And we'll take a road with some trees on, and we're going to pull it straight off of here. And let's see which way we're going to go. We're going to come out of the back here. And round the back. Like this. There we go. Let's get some more in up here. We can probably even join up with our road on the other side in a minute, but what we'll do first is just bring our up along here, and then we're going to connect it back up right over here. Oopsie. Why is that not going to work now? Like that. There we go. And yes, we've got some broken bits. That's fine. We'll sort those out later. Got some houses going up. Low land value still a problem. So let's now build some leisure activities. Got people leaving. That's never good. What do we want here? We want. Let's see. We need something good. Let's have a. We don't want a plaza really. We need parks. Parks, proper parks. We want a full-blown park Mugodi, and we're going to put that. Let's see, where can we put it? A bit close there. We could put it there. I mean, that's right on the bottom of Two Peaks, so let's do that. That's made people happy. Okay, that's good. Got a pub going on. What else? We want to increase the value of land. Let's put in a different park now. We did have a large playground. We had a playground over this way. Could we put a playground back? I think that might be a good idea. Put a playground in. I don't know whether that's going to make anyone down here happy, but next is to... Let's see if we've got anything else we can put in. Like I said, don't really want a plaza. Let's put a basketball court in. I think that will help. Where should we put that? We'll put that this side. Kind of want it this side, really. Doesn't want me to put it this side. Okay, well, we'll put it down here then. That should make those people more happier. Now, what else do we need? Oh, that's improving things. Okay, that's making things better already. Let's see if we can get... We want to put, like... need a marina or some more boaty, leisurey tourism things. Let's put a marina in. Where can we put our marina? Well, we can put it down here. Let's put it right on the edge. Okay, now we've got a marina, we just don't have a road to it. We only want a small road, nothing fancy. This is going to ruin some of our... There we go. Doesn't look right, does it? I mean, I know it's working, but I can't remember. So, we're going to have to do something else. What do we do here? It's difficult to know. I tell you what we will do. We'll make it a straight road, and then we'll just go straight out. Like that. There we go. Does that work now? I think that'll do. Okay, now, let's just make sure everything around here is designated that should be designated. So, for example, that bit needs to be designated. Okay, now, what do we need? We need to have some more designated housing. Put something here and here. I'd be very surprised if anyone builds on those. But, you know, hey, you never know. They are right on the waterfront. No one could argue with that. We're even going to have some this side that are the same. And that, I think, is where we're going to leave it for now. Still got power problems. Obviously got power problems. We will look at the power problems next time round. Okay, thanks very much. Take care.